So that does suck. So neck burns, let's go. Shut up. But yeah, the only really sucky thing is because it's between my neck and my shoulder, there is no position that I can sit, stand, lay down, or whatever that is comfortable. Because if I lay down on my back, it's up against the pillow. If I lay down on my side, on that side, it's against the pillow. If I lay on my other side, my shoulder's coming up, like scrunching, and it hurts. And of course, I can't lay on my front because it's also touching it. So yeah, I can't fucking win. So, and of course, sitting up straight. Sitting up at the moment, oh my god. I have never been so acquainted with my ass muscles. It seriously hurts. But that and my legs as well, because you don't really use them. I don't know where these guys are going. Here's Seahorse finally. We're waiting for her to come up and trade with them. But yeah, the cat's pinned me down completely. Aside from one arm, and I can't get out of the bed. But it's warm under the blankets with 3 cats aside. Your perfect bed. I had both my cats with me earlier. Like, you know how cats can kind of sense when you're injured and shit? So, like, apart from the fact that I finally laid down and they just absolutely lost their fucking minds because they could lay down with me finally. Like, as soon as I got off the computer, before I had a shower, because I knew that their fur was going to, like, allergy up my face, I just absolutely just, like, picked them up, like, chucked them on my shoulder and just, like, scrunched my face into their body and just, like, patted the shit out of them, then picked up the next one and did the same thing and stuff. So when I laid down, they were so happy to, like, lay with me and stuff, but they're almost like a little extra needy at the moment because I spent so long being in a spot where it's not comfortable for them to sleep. Like, Azula kept coming and sleeping on the desk, right, while I was drawing. But she was more so, like, purring at me in a sense of, like, concern. Like, you know, you could just kind of, like, tell sometimes that, like, your animal's worried about you and crap. So, yeah, that's more what I was getting from it. So, which fair. I mean, I hadn't moved for a long time. You know how it is with animals. They'll just take a nibble just to make sure you're still alive, just in case. It's always, like, the best way for them to check. And she didn't try to bite me at any point, which was good. She mostly just stared at me intensely, purring at me kind of thing, which she does when she wants food normally. And Nick was around, so I know she was getting food. So it's not that. Or normal. Or I'm just trying to get rid of a few clothes. I don't want to overload them, but I do want to be able to buy whatever the fuck I want. I like the color of that shirt. I'd like to get more like mint colored shit, honestly. But, you know, one thing I'd like in this game, and I know that there's a mod for that because it's fucking RimWorld, of course there is, but I'd love to be able to just have the option to make like a nice fucking colored outfit like that. Like, somebody told me about some color painter thing. I just thought the concept of painting your clothing was like interesting but very weird. Could you imagine, like, obviously as an artist I have done some weird shit and stuff, so like I know what it feels like to wear clothes that are painted and crap, and it's kind of awful, but I'm sure a lot of people don't have that, like, you know, experience as well. So yeah, I could just imagine this game is just a weird concept. I'm sure it means to dyeing your clothes, right? But that's not how it was labeled. It's not what it looked like to me. I want all of your meats, mate. I want your meats, I want your pemmicans. I don't really need more cloth. We've got over 10,000 cloth. That's why I changed that growth cycle. I will take your donkeys and crap, and I might actually just sell you more clothes, because that's costing me like 3,000 or so. I don't know if I've got that kind of money, but I do have a random ass statue, so we'll see how we go with it. But yeah, I don't know, waking up today and having the sore throat, that was probably the biggest surprise. The more so like the stinging sore throat. It's not like the kind of sore throat that you experience when you're sick. It's not like that. That's the weird part. It's actually like sharp pain inside. Like swallowing food and talking feels really weird, but it doesn't feel like sick weird, you know? I got jack shit of it earlier, and I ended up putting the osteoarthritis cream on my throat. It's not the same thing, but like it still soothed it a tiny bit. I just have to be careful not to put it near all the shit. So it's fine. But yeah, I probably wouldn't recommend for anybody that obviously does draw to sit there as long as I did. But I will say that as far as I'm aware, I think I've completed drawing my avatar. I have like a lot of expressions and shit, so yeah. Does he put bone cream on muscles? It's more like a muscle relaxant cream kind of thing. So sometimes with osteoarthritis, it's in the joints, right? But this is how I kind of look at it, right? I don't know if this is like any kind of technically correct or whatever, right? But the way I view it when it's something for joints is that the muscles around it have tightened and they're pulling that joint or they're pulling that specific part or whatever, like really tightly in opposite directions. Like that's how I kind of look at it. I know joint pain is actually in the joint and it's like the soft, I don't fucking know what the joint shit's called. It's not calcium crap. Anyway, it's whatever that like gooey jelly shit is between your joints, that stuff. But like I just kind of like feel like when you're experiencing pain, your muscles kind of like tense up anyway. And if you get something that like relaxes them a bit, the pain can ease off and sometimes the tension and swelling can go down, and that's often enough just to relieve it. So like I do find that it works pretty well. Generally speaking, I do like being able to like have something that works, because do you know how fucking rare it seems to be to find something and it works? Like not just like random medical treatment crap, but I'm talking about like, you know, you want something to relieve pain or you want something to like, I don't know, fucking clean a wound or something like that or whatever, right? And a lot of the time things kind of work, but they're so heavily diluted that they don't really work well kind of thing, or they don't work on their own. And this is one that it obviously works on its own and it doesn't feel like it's diluted. It's supposed to be for athletes. So yeah, cartilage, thank you. I thought calcium because C word, but yeah, it's fine. Cartilage was the word. But yeah, it's supposed to be a cream for fucking professional athletes and shit. So yeah, I don't know. It works, so I use it. Plus, I mean, I did used to do basically like the professional level bodybuilding, so, you know, if anybody's like, oh, you shouldn't be using it, so fuck off. Just fuck off and let me use something that relieves the pain, you know? Huntsman's starting fires. Mate, really? It's fine. It's not like I really have to worry about that. I am curious about the pigs, though, that Ocelot just brought in, because I saw him bring it in, and I didn't see him cull it, and I'm just curious where he went. So he should have taken it to a pen marker. Somewhere around here, maybe down here. He might have already culled it, honestly. But I shouldn't have any pigs and crap at the moment. I'm pretty sure I put them on the cull list. I'm told as a kid I gotta eat natural jello for better joints. That is an interesting one. It does, I guess, have like some level to it, because jello is basically just what collagen, which is normally from like, I don't know, joints and crap. So it sort of makes some sense. Like I don't go too deep into like the science of foods and stuff. At some point in time I did, obviously in around like the modeling and the bodybuilding time of my life I did. But yeah, I've long since forgotten a lot of the information that I learnt. There's a college in jello. Oh, that's a picture for you. No, there's not a collagen in jello. I said there's collagen in jello. Well, there should be. The non-natural ones are mostly sugar, so obviously they don't work. But if you go back to the more original roots of jello, gelatin, it was mostly just like an animal fats type thing, kind of. Well, you said literally the same thing. Look, I probably sound like I'm saying it. This is the thing, when I have like any kind of voice detection stuff, or whenever I have like auto subtitles and crap like that, nobody can fucking get the word right. Like, I know it's the Australian accent and it's how I say stuff. I realize that I lose like the first letter and the last letter of most of the words I say unless I take the time to pronounce shit properly. But that crap's exhausting, you know. Made a masterwork. Good for you, mate. Pigeon and feral are still fucking... What is your diets, mate? I don't even know how to check what you eat. Because, like, you're always fucking starving, and it's just a matter of you won't go eat. I'm suspecting that pigeon and farrel are just full vegetarians, but I don't fully understand why they're always fucking starving, because most of the time I at least have some level of meals. I've got 62 vegetarian meals. Fine vegetarian meals at that. So, yeah, I've got carnivore meals. I've got packaged survival meals. I don't have, by the look of it, any simple meals, but I'm not surprised by that. Also looks like my caravan's going out. That's something. But yeah, if I could get some animals, I could get some, like, furs and leathers, and then I could get some clothes and be able to, like, sell those clothes and all sorts of shit. It'd be great. I know it's collagen. I'm just messing with you. Yeah, but, like, I don't know. Tonight I'm just, like, a little bit extra worried that I'm not able to actually pronounce shit. Because, like, yeah, it's quite difficult to say stuff. The other thing, too, was last night I almost did stream. I got all the way up to almost streaming, and then I was just so tired. I was like, nah. I'm like, I really thought about it, because I was like, I was going to not even stream for 4 hours. I was just going to give it a couple of hours and see how it went and stuff. And I'm like, nah, I don't have that energy. So I just went to sleep instead. I wasn't expecting to wake up with a sore-ass voice today, because they also had me questioning it, but I'm like, nah, I've missed a lot of days, you know. Speaking of how's my leg, there you are. You have frostbite in your other hand. That's a thing. But you got a bionic leg. I gave you a bionic leg. You're now moving at 112% speed, so good for you. Have some water. Nice. That's sweet. Yeah. I mean, you seem to be doing alright. I'm pretty sure you've got, like, some marine armor. It's kind of crap, though. Honestly, you got assault rifle, Devil's Rain masterwork hat, so you got a fancy hat. You got a blue fur button-down shirt and some plain leather pants, so you got some leather pants and a button-down shirt, so you're borderline Yu-Gi-Oh! And you got a fancy hat, so yeah. I know, I think you're living your best life, honestly. I just imagine, like, Shadow just busting out a fucking jewel disc any moment. I've been watching some, like, fucking really, really high quality old clips of fucking Sailor Moon in the last day. I came across somebody on TikTok that's, like, sharing, like, most of the episodes, because you could share up to, like, fucking half an hour on there. And I'm like, sweet, I'll happily watch some old Sailor Moon. I'd love to get it myself. I'd love to have the old original, like, DIC fucking quality English one, because there's all the ones that I used to watch when I was a teenager are really the only ones that I'll watch in English. This is why when I, like, listed up the TV watch party information, I didn't list any anime, because I thought I had a lot more TV shows, and then I realized when I went to look that a lot of them are just not in English. I'm like, I can't just have, like, whatever. I do need to actually, like, list a whole bunch of English speaking ones. So yeah, that's why we only ended up with a couple, which, by the way, the 2 winning fucking movies you guys voted for are going to be Red and Red 2. So that's going to be the first 2 Saturdays of April. So I normally stream at 10 p.m. This is currently 11:25 if you want to, like, check your watch for what time it is, because I'll be playing those at 11 p.m. on the Saturdays. So about 25 minutes ago is whatever time it is for you guys at 11 p.m. for me. So also be mindful of the fact that as an Australian, most of the time I'm a day ahead of most people. So when I say Saturday, it could still be your Friday. But by Saturday night, it should be most people's, like, same day-ish. Maybe, I don't fucking know. A couple of hours later, I got randomly recommended one of the best shorts about Cruel Mistress. It was the best short at an hour. Lol. Yeah, no, I got recommended my own fucking videos the other day when I was scrolling through YouTube. It happens every so often. And it was just so fucking funny because I was sitting there, I was watching something, I don't even fucking know. I think I watched a video Nick sent me, and then I was scrolling down underneath it looking for, like, what I was going to watch next, and then I saw like a picture of like one of the early Billathon days where I've only got like fucking Andre, Beza, and Mup sitting with me and stuff. What are you doing down, mate? Fucking somebody pick you up. I just saw the donkey in there and I'm like, why is there a donkey in there? But it's dead. It's okay. Yeah, anyway, I just thought it was hilarious because it was just like so fucking random. It was so random to me to just see that recommended out of the blue and then to see it as one of that. And the funniest part too is when I woke up today, I didn't obviously realize that it was April 1st, which is April Fool's, right? So I started like obviously like checking for messages and stuff because I've basically been like out of it for the last like 4 or so days. And I saw that the Never fucking videos are starting to air, and I'm like, wait, it's not April. Those are supposed to be sometime in April. And then I looked at it and I'm like, no, wait, it is fucking April. It's April 1st and the Never fucking videos are airing. And I'm like, oh my God. I feel like it's going to be perfect timing because I realized that when the next set of the videos actually drop, the part that has all of the tree part will actually be on most of America's April 1st, right? So it's even funnier from that perspective because that was kind of like unintentional but intentional once I realized and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, it's kind of, it's amusing for me because like, obviously I don't like to like be a dick to people. I don't like to prank people and stuff. So yeah. Like, it was a legitimate thing that happened, and so I, like, just didn't edit it down into, like, one thing. Because I want people to know that it's, like, some games just aren't like that. Like, some games I just don't have that coordination, and I'll just sit there and we'll be there for fucking ever. But, yeah, now I just feel a little bit bad because I'm, like, somebody's going to, like, watch that, and they'll think that they're watching the same video as before. And they won't know that it's the same sequence of videos. It's not the same video. It's like a fucking set of reruns. So there's that. But I'm also contemplating how and when I want to upload tomorrow's fucking VOD as well. If I want to upload it early and like disrupt the cycle that's going with all the Billathon ones or not. But we'll see. I'll consider it. Hugs Biken. Hello there, buddy. Nice to see you. Who wakes up wagging tail, sees Shadow, eyes wide and runs to Shadow, hugs wagging tail, happily howls. Yeah, Shadow's been around a couple of times lately. It's nice. It's always good to like hear from you and chat and shit. So happily receiving hugs, howls, smiling. Yeah. Who's idle? Chimpanzee, why, mate? You're a cook. What's going on, mate? You're wondering. Yeah, it could be we don't have the ingredients, to be fair. But I do think we've got a lot of vegetarian stuff and he should be able to cook. What's going on with your life, mate? What are you doing? Probably receives hugs, howls, smiling. No. The only funny thing is I did get to, like, listen to a fuck ton of music over the last couple of days. I actually got to listen to so much music. It's not that I'm, like, sick of it, but, like, I just wanted silence. There's also ambrosia right here for some reason. That's where it grew. Alright. That probably needs to be cut. Yeah, anyway, yeah, I kind of like reached the point where I'm like, just peace and pure silence. Today actually wasn't too bad. Like, it was kind of, the sky kind of looked like it was threatening to rain at one point, which was sort of good because yesterday all my neighbors just went fucking ballistic with their mowers. Like, nobody could calm the fuck down and just like deal with the fact that it was going to rain. And here everybody's more preoccupied about their lawns than fucking anything. But, yeah, I was like, I'm glad that they all did that yesterday because I'm too fucking sore to deal with this shit, you know. Hey, Koyu. Thanks, you got a ton of colonists. I probably said that wrong, but welcome in. Yeah, I got like 266 at the moment. Well, 265 I'm waiting to get into my colony. I'm still a prisoner, but yeah, we got a lot. Been going for a while. I got a dip for a bit. Be right back. Satisfactory team dropped a new official vid. Satisfactory 1.1 is supposed to release today. My god, I can imagine already that I'm gonna see that video later. Aren't I, Shadow? I'm just gonna, it's gonna be waiting for me to watch, isn't it? The Shadow's like it wasn't gonna be, but it is now. So it's fine. you said my name right, which is a bit surprising. Doesn't happen often. Man, I fucking feel it because like a lot of the time people don't get my name right either. I get a lot of people that like shorten it or abbreviate it and stuff like that, and it's Aprillic and stuff. But yeah, no, I feel it. This is why I often like apologize if I feel like I fucking butcher somebody's name and stuff, because like I know what it's like. I know how much it sucks, and I'm really bad at trying to figure out how to like say people's names in general. Like I'm really bad at like figuring it out. So yeah, I nearly fuck it up. But yeah, welcome in. Tonight's just like pretty much just chitty chatting, relaxing tonight because I don't really have much for my colony to do. I'm kind of waiting for spring, which it is spring, but I'm waiting for everybody to like plant all of my, there goes my caravan actually, hold on. I'm waiting for my animals to breed and my plants to be cropped and stuff so that we can have more food. Because we got 2 infestations, a defoliated ship, and a cold snap during winter, so we're kind of low on supplies at the moment, which is why I was just checking what the fuck Butcher was just wandering for, because he's a cook, and I have plenty of fucking stations, unless they've capped again, but I can't see that being the case, because I don't have, we had the thousands, and then we didn't have the thousands, because everybody started eating everything, so, yeah. It is now, fucking hell, I knew it. I bet it's fucking pinged me too, isn't it? I'll like look at Discord later and I'll have this fucking satisfactory fucking video waiting for me, plus a like little like smirking face from fucking Shadow, because he's always like, I don't know what, like how to say it, but he's always just like happy to have been like, I don't know, this evil, what is that expression you normally do? It's something like it's like you've got like a, it's, I don't know, wait, it's like that. It's always that. Yeah. It's like mischievous happy, you know. I'll find that later. But yeah, apart from that, not much else is going on. I'm mostly just having a big chat because there was a few days last week where I wasn't streaming because I was supposed to be resting, and then I ended up just spending fucking 50 hours non-stop drawing my avatar that I'm working on, and then I rested yesterday because I finally fucking went to sleep. So yeah, I missed a few days, so yeah, that's happening. But aside from that, yeah, not much else. I think Lee and Snail had their punch up before, which I'm mostly just thinking, if Pigeon and Farrell, if I can't keep feeding them because whatever, they won't actually go eat, I'm honestly just thinking about taking their health privileges and letting them die. But Farrell's been around for like quite a long time. Doesn't mean he's special. He's not one of the originals. He's not even one of the early originals, but he's been there for a while. But he's constantly having a shit fit. Farrell should be like over here somewhere, honestly. He normally doesn't go very far because he doesn't get very far. Like by the time he walks over and gets food and then thinks about going home, it might be done near the bottom actually. I actually forgot what he does. I never see him in here. I'm thinking he does animals or plants, because I don't usually see him. I just thought I'd go for a little look around and see if I could just spot him, you know? He should be in here somewhere. There's Pigeon. So what do you do, mate? You do cooking and animals. Okay. That's fine. And I'll find Farrell in here somewhere. Oh, happily nods. I was around working, happily smiling. No. Watching you biking. I would probably give you like extra pats, but I don't know how well I can like reach you, so it's fine. Moving is unideal at the moment. Yeah, I don't fucking see him. He's probably like right here for like care, and I just can't fucking like spot him. I could go actually like look for him, but I'm not that concerned. Like I know I'll get another ping eventually once he has a mental break. It's the same with Pigeon. Like Pigeon's eaten now, so he's not as stressed. It's just he won't fucking go and eat. Like we have food. This is the thing. We have food. But they won't go fucking eat. So, like, if he's just not going to keep eating, he's going to get his medical privileges taken away and eventually die. It's passing through waves. Good luck with your game. No worries. I hope you have a good day or night, whatever you're up to. And, yeah, I'm usually streaming about this time, so You're always welcome to come back and check out whatever the fuck's going on or whatever I'm ranting about. It's always something. Usually. So I found pigeon. Still haven't spotted Farrell. Should be in here somewhere. So the prick side lays down where I can tell happily standing in both full flushes. No. I give you some gentle pats, Viking, but I definitely can't be tackling you or anything, because, like, yeah, I can't be doing that. The fuck is maybe you? You got the red hat and you got the brown shirt. Oh my fucking god, just let me click on. No, that's Emmy. I know Farrell's got like a dark brown jacket to a degree. Or he had one, unless he's changed it, which could be why I can't find him. Because I'm looking for both name and appearance. Because sometimes I spot my colonists by their appearance before their stuff, you know. So was it expired recruitment? Well, that's not going to help me. You're out in the caravan at the moment. Let me just fucking look for him. I'm just curious enough that I want to find him at the moment. Let me see. No. Barrel. There we go. Sorry, my brain wasn't working. I saw Franklin. I'm like, that's it, but it's not that. You do plants. So you do plants. But you don't really do much else. Apart from being greedy, industrious, and all that sort of stuff, you don't really do much. I mean, I wish I could remember which colonists last week had the shit fit about wanting a nice bedroom, because I do try to get them, like, statues and crap, and I have got a statue that I prepared earlier and crap, so, yeah. There's a goddamn April Fool's video called Uplifting News, and it's a 16-minute video with an elevator riding up the whole time. My god. I guess that's to be expected that, like, in the next, like, 24 hours for, like, most anything anywhere to be potentially questionable information. Like, that's how I kind of look at it on the internet these days, is when it's around about the 72 hours of April Fool's Day, because you got to allow for the people that have the April Fool's Day first, and then all the way up to people that have got, like, the April Fool's Day's last kind of thing. Because anybody can post anything from anywhere on the internet and stuff, and your time zones may differ, right? So I just assume within a 72-hour window of the day that anything that's announced could be like, I don't know about that kind of sort of stuff. That sort of sucks, because you were pretty fucking excited. Like, the funniest thing is, like, now it's more of like a LOL channel fucking thing, by the sounds of it. Oh, man. Sorry, I'm just trying to, like, soothe my throat a tiny bit here. I also really want to, like, fucking crack my neck, but I also can't fucking move it that way. It's like, anybody that's ever had, like, a joint or something on the cusp of, like, it feels like it needs to crack and it would just feel better. It's like that. It's just like, I could just make it to the thing. But I can't do it. Satisfactory team released official video full of humor all the time, so it's on brand. That's fair. At least you kind of know what you're getting into. Like, I don't know. I guess, like, comedy's not really, like, my thing. So, like, I don't tend to, like, I look at, like, a lot of, like, analytical facts. I don't tend to watch too many videos and stuff. So, like, I'd read, like, all sorts of things. I'd read facts and stuff and be like, this is fine. Instead of, like, sitting there and, like, getting caught with a video and stuff. I know, sorry, my brain was just ticking away for a second there. I was, like, curious how this place got dirty, and then I just realized that I'm guessing that the caravan got taken through here. So that would be why this is dirty again. Also,